Hey y'all, so I started off with 30 stitches and now I'm just finishing up the purse. I am casting off now at this point, and now I'm finished, and I'm just going to turn it inside out so that you can see how it's going to look on the other side that's actually going to be shown. And just stretching it out a little bit, and it's all finished. Nice little size purse, and that's the front and the back of it. Now I am going to sew the handles on, basically with my threading needle, and they're gonna look like that. So I started off by taking the needle and I looped it around and tied a knot just so it's secure. Right, so now I'm just going under the handle and around, tighten it, and just keep taking the needle around and through the other side, and just making sure that it's pretty tight. I probably wouldn't put really heavy items in it because it may start to look a little saggy, but it's a cute little purse to put, small items in it. So after I tied it, I kind of cut off the little excess pieces and just take the needle and the yarn and wrap it around more, just again to make sure it's pretty secure. So that piece of yarn was kind of small, so it was hard for me to tie a knot. So make sure that you have enough yarn to tie into a knot. And just snip it off, the excess piece. And so again, this is the inside out. So on the opposite side, you really won't see the little the difference in the yarn on each side of the handles. So now I'm taking the second handle, and I got my needle, and I'm taking it through the front first. This time you can take it through the back first, it's up to you, and putting it around the handle. Kind of got a little difficult there to get it through, and that knot is at the end of the yarn, but again I'm going to tie that and then cut it off. So yeah, you're just gonna take the needle, get it through up. Okay, all right now, girl. All right, so yeah, and just make sure it's pretty secure and tighten it a little bit, and again just around through the handle hole. You want to be careful too with it, and take it through again, and just make sure, I would make sure that you kind of have it at like the top line of the top of the purse, and not too deep down into the rest of the knitting pattern. Right, and I'm just finishing that off. Again, I had tied it again just for security, to make sure it's pretty secure and tight. And another knot. Again, just trying to make sure that it's nice and tight. And I'm just finishing off there with wrapping the yarn around from front to back through the handle. And snipping off the excess piece. Tying a knot. Just securing it a little bit more. Cut it off. All right. And then so now I use Fabri-Tac glue. I got it from Hobby Lobby. Michael's probably has it too. So I'm just gluing some cute little buttons on I have in a button jar. I just thought it would be kind of cute and different to add the buttons on there. And just put in enough Fabri-Tac on there. Not too much because then it'll be on the sides of the buttons. And I'm just lightly pressing it down to make sure it's secure. And now we're all finished with our little phrase.